Good afternoon, everybody. It's Steve here at Donny Leisure, and welcome to the showground. Today's video from me is of a 2024, so brand new into our stock, Swift Escape 640. So the Escape range is sort of one down from their Contiki range, really. It's built on a Fiat chassis. This one is the 2.2 140 brake horsepower automatic engine, and let's have a look round it as we do normally. So starting off externally, you've got the lovely Grigio grey colour, the 16-inch Fiat diamond cut alloy wheels. It should be AdBlue, so it's Euro 6 compliant. And then moving down, you've got these lovely Swift graphics. You've got an outside barbecue point, nice big fridge vents, so we know what's going to happen when we go inside. Toilet cassette is there, and then you do get a good garage. So it's a 7-metre van. And you'll get a really, really big garage. And then those of you that are wily and can see things, you've got the Aldi header tank there. So new to the 2024 versions of the Escape, they changed it to the Aldi heating system. Tool bike wrap fitments at the back and a rear camera. Access to the garage from this side as well. And then you've got also an external shower point, your LPG gas tanks for 2 in there, and then that is your water fill with the optional 12-volt pump that you can add on as well. And that is your Aldi heating vent. So very similar to the Voyager range, but it's a Fiat rather than a Ford. So let's head on in, and then we'll start from the front to the back as we normally do. So this version is a 4 sleeping, 4 travelling motorhome. So as I said, we'll start this way and we'll work our way back. So both seats will spin round. So you've got twin swivelling captain seats. And then in this area, that wires for your reversing camera, so don't panic. Speed limit and cruise control and Bluetooth functionality on your steering wheel. 7-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and then you've got all your USB connections, climate control, etc, etc. So the front end is very similar to what you'd expect and what you'd get on a Fiat. Above my head here is a nice skylight and panoramic that will open slightly, and then you get a little bit of storage in your cubby holes either side there. Power sockets to both sides, so if you're hooked up and you want to charge your phones, you can. And then you've got these nice little reading lights, again, that are suitable for if the chair's been spun round. Moving further back, you get a permanent table. So this is a fixed table that will go up and down electronically, like that. And then there will be a handle just under here where you can then slide it forward and twist it and spin it. And then when you're entertaining your guests, you basically pull that out and extend that out, and look at the size of that. It's massive. So it's a really, really nice big table that does go out of the way. So you've still got a decent walkway down here. Underneath here are your travelling seats. Yep. So you've got a travelling seat there, and then obviously that's just your bits and bobs under that side. And then there'll be another travelling seat there as well. So if for the most part of the year it's just going to be the 2 of you and you don't need the travelling seats, they stay as benches and a lounge. But then if you do need them for the grandkids or the kids are coming away, etc., you can pull your travel seats up. Yep. That bottom will also form a bed. So this becomes your base of your bed that goes onto these points here, and then it makes up into a bed. And then above me, you've also got a drop-down bed. Now, I can't really demonstrate this because I'm only little to a certain degree, but what I like that Swift do, and they do it slightly different, is you get this cutaway in the bed here, because a lot of people complain that with an electric bed they lit their head as they're walking through, or they're having to walk through like that. As I say, you're not going to get that from me today, but if I was taller, as an example, I'm still nowhere near. So that would take me to around 6 foot, and I'm still not going to encroach on that, which is something that is really useful to a lot of people, because like I said, a lot of their big complaints is that. So it is a drop down bed that's really smooth. Obviously we'll go so far down, and then Wendy can just show the size of the bed. So as you can see there, it is a decent bed. There is ladders to get up there, so if you wanted it as 2 big bunks, you can. You can just use that as a standalone. It will come down further. You'll just have to remove your cushions, but it will go down to sort of that level there. So if you wanted to just use it to get in and out of, you can. But it's really good. And then if it is the grandkids up there, you do also have your protective netting and your ladder, so they're not going to fall out. And it's also useful if you're drunk, potentially, so you're not going to fall out. So we'll just put that back up. There is USBs just in the roof that you can see there and there. So again, for charging your phone, you have got USBs. And then there's one more thing that I want to show you this side before we then move on to the kitchen and the bathroom area, which is something that they added for the 2024 stock. So when you've got your travelling seats up and you're using your travelling seats, if I pull this one out the way just to show you, cup holders, look. So they've thought of everything. So there's a cup holder that side and a cup holder that side for when you're doing your travelling. And again, people in the back for charging the phones or iPads. So if you've got grandkids or kids, you can plug into there and they can be listening and watching their iPad or whatever. Moving into our kitchen area then. First off, you've got this extra worktop that does drop down. So that fixes out the way to give you your big lounge again. Nice big sink and a lot of space around here with cutlery drawer, soft closing. Nice big drawer there. Again, soft closing. And the same again there. Just close them off. More storage there. So little, you know, you get your tins and your pasta and stuff down there, I'd have thought. Microwave here. And then again, a good amount of storage for all your bits and bobs. Plate rack is there, pre-installed. These here, for those that don't know, they're your solenoid valves to open and close your fresh and waste tanks. So there's no messing around getting on your hands and knees to try and open taps and things like that. You can do it from here. So you just press a button and it'll open, and press it the other way and it will close. So you just go over your drain points and just drop it out. You've got 2 power sockets here and then light switches there, and then 3 gas, 1 electric hot plate and a combination oven and grill in there. So your kitchen is all pretty much sorted. More space up there with your solar panel regulator, and that's your TV aerial as well, which is all in. And then you've got a point to put your TV on here with power, whether it be 12 volt or 230, and a couple of USBs as well. Little coat hook there. And then still one of my favourite things on the Swift vans is a decent sized fridge that you can also open from the other side. And you can do the same with the freezer in there. Just a cool idea. Underneath here is another drawer. So sometimes that's just a drop down and it's a bit awkward because you have to get on your hands and knees again. But that's better as storage, much better as storage. 24 again is your new updated screen. So it's all touch screen now. So for your lights, you can turn all your lights on properly. You can even dim your lights and your awning light outside. And then you just scroll through. So your charging of your batteries, your waste level of your fresh and wastewater, internal temperature, external temperature. So really straightforward. That's your Aldi heating controls just there. And then you're into your bathroom, which again is decent for a van of this size. So a really, really nice shower area. With your duckboard, it's massive, and look at how posh that looks. We don't even get that in Premier Inn. In here, it obviously goes into your garage space again and utilises a bit of that, but look how clever they've been with your storage. You've got loads of shelves for your clothes and then drawers again. It's just a really, really well thought out van in terms of everything that you need and everything that you've got. And then we just close that off there. And then that one there, and that turns into a really, really big mirror. And then there's even more storage just here, look. So again, tucking in and hiding things away. And then nice big sink, nice worktop area, and another big bit of storage in there. So massive. And then you can close this off as well. So you do have the door. It's on Velcro, so it's nice and easy to use. And you can slide that, and that will then go out of the way. So you can get changed, get ready, do what you want to do in peace. So we'll just put that back. And then above your head, again, just skylights to keep a bit of natural light in. There's one above the bed as well, one just there. So all in all, it is a stunning van. So if you are looking for an automatic Swift Escape 640, this is your van. So yeah, pick up the phone, ask to speak to me, Steve, in the first instance, because I'd love to help and show you around it. But it'll be on our showground and it'll be on our website today. Thanks for watching, really appreciate it, and we will see you very soon. Take care.